Hey, how you doing? Justin back again. I'm back in England in my studio. First day back practicing. I've had a few days off, so I don't know how it's going to go. One of the things that I really noticed when I was away was not having a thin pick. I felt like it was hindering my strumming, so I'd be interested to see what difference that makes. I'm going for the real thin 0.38mm nylon Jim Dunlop. Probably my favourite at the moment of the really thin picks, but I'm just going to go through the normal. You know, I haven't tuned. No, it's not sounding too bad. Oh, I can feel it in my fingers though. Having a few days off, I can also feel the calluses growing when I'm doing fingerstyle right-handed. I can feel the difference in the fingers, but this is pretty good going. I haven't touched this guitar for a couple of weeks and it's still in tune. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with, I'm just doing my lesson 3 routine. So chord perfect on the A minor. I'm fairly confident with this, to be honest. I'm feeling like my chords at this point, all the chords I've got are feeling pretty decent. I'm struggling the most with D chord, to be honest. So I might try alternating between A minor and D, which is kind of not on the program. But if you notice that there's something that you need extra work on, if you're learning online by yourself, you need to be your own boss a bit. Make sure you stay aware of the stuff you need to do. Yeah, this is pretty solid. Okay, that was it. Okay, chord perfect E minor. Again, this is going to be pretty good, I think. Yeah. Now we're going to alternate that with a D. Just. So this isn't 1 minute changes, I'm not changing it into that. I'm just trying to make sure I use my time to practice the stuff I really need to work on. The next chord's coming up for me. Well, not the exact next one, because we've got one more relatively easy one before we have to get a bit gnarly. I get scared. Yeah, I'm pretty good with this. I'll just turn my sound back on. Okay, 1 minute changes A minor to E, so this is about trying to get that jump, which I'm still finding difficult actually. Fingers 2 and 3 are jumping without first finger. Maybe that is just the way that it's... Nah, or maybe it's going to come together now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. I'm going to call it 43. That was feeling pretty smooth actually, considering I hadn't done it for a while. That's perfectly good enough to move on with. Okay, so we're doing E minor to D next, which is the all change one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, come on, 51, okay. Again, that's feeling pretty good. I'm totally happy with moving on from that kind of point. We got E minor to A minor now. Only I know that A minor to D sucks more for me. E minor to A minor I kind of feel good about, so I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to still log it as E minor to A minor because I can't be bothered changing my practice scheduler, but which is a bit silly, but I'm really busy and I want to do A minor to D. So here we go, I'm going to do A minor to D, even though my practice routine says E minor to A minor, and that's okay if you want to change up stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 46. That's fine. It isn't always a good idea to, like if I was doing, okay, anchor fingers, A, D and E, I would recommend changing, if you're doing the routine, you've discovered a 1 minute changes that you want to change to, I'd take the time to change it. I'm just really busy today. Actually, it's my day off. I'm not supposed to be in the studio today, and I've snuck out in between DIY jobs to do a little bit of practice. So this is the anchor fingers thing. So A, E, A, E, D, A, D. I probably won't be doing this again. This will be the last time I'm practicing this because I'm feeling pretty smooth with it now. E, A, E, D, E, A, E, D, E. That doesn't mean I won't be doing anchor fingers anymore. I just won't be doing this little exercise where I'm not playing and I'm jumping around, because I feel like my first finger is sliding pretty well on the string. It seems to be moving to roughly the right place for the chords, which is great. It's kind of what I want. Just a little bit sloping still, the first finger, so it's kind of like the side of the finger, but that's okay because it wants to sneak in on some of these chords anyway. Come on, D should be better than that. A. I know this is supposed to be a speed exercise, but as I'm progressing I'm starting to be a little bit fussier. There we go. Okay, so strumming practice. Now this is one that I was really struggling with, which is the thing, like if I feel more comfortable with it today, oh man, straight away the thin pick is the trick when you're learning strumming. Straight away I feel better. Down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So much more comfortable. I'm not feeling like I'm going to drop my pick every 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Some of this now is about the automation, trying to get it to do this 1, 2, 3, and 4, down, 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 up, down, while I think about something else. I'm still my foot's tapping along with the downs. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, tap, 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 tap. So yeah, the automation part is enabling it to keep going while I think about something else. I can do it pretty well the other-handed, but I'm finding this a little bit more challenging. Now I'm going to change the pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down. This is a pretty important pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Because it's the foundation for a lot of the other patterns. The most common pattern of all time, which we're going to be looking at very soon. Well, I'm going to be looking at very soon. Which probably you will be too if you're following along. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 4. It really is a good idea, this just muting the strumming hand as well. It means I'm just thinking about my strumming hand, keeping a hold of the pick. Not worried about my chord changes yet, I'm just trying to train consistency. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 with the strumming hand. So much better. Wow. Like if you're using a thick pick, just ditch it and go and get yourself a super thin pick, or use a piece of, like a couple of pieces of paper stuck together, or a piece of cardboard, because this feels just like a couple of sheets of paper stuck together. It's that thin. Okay, where it's not going to be as good is this Seven Nation Army riff, because when you've got a thin pick, it's harder to pick one note at a time, but not that hard that I won't be able to do it. So, or that you won't be able to do it. Seven Nation Army. I can't believe how hopeless I feel at this still. Come on. my god, I'm so bad at this. It's so clicky, this pick, but it's great for strumming. Wow. It's just really difficult. Okay. So 10 minutes of songs using E minor and A minor predominantly. So I'm using, as usual, my beginner song course app. It's great. It's just giving me the low battery warning. That's really helpful. Thank you. And we want E minor and A minor. So I was doing, what was use me? What were the chords in use me? E minor and A. Yeah, I fancy a bit of that. Yeah, I'm going to do Use Me by Bill Withers for a bit of fun. Yeah, just turn the volume up. Just using my phone today, not my iPad. Flip it around actually. Can I flip it upside down? Yeah, there we go. No, actually I did want it the other way, so the speakers are pointing at my little microphone down here. So there's a better chance of hearing it. Here we go. Start my 10-minute timer. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Oh man. So for the first time, this muscle is sorer than my fingertips. That's interesting. An interesting development in my progress. The fingertips are a bit sore, but not anywhere near as sore as I thought they would be. So I haven't had a good go. I want to work on my E minor to D thing a bit as well. The A minor, sorry, to D. So I'm going to use Spooky by Dusty Springfield. It's another really good one for that. It's a bit faster, a little bit more challenging. Make me work a bit harder. Good. Oh, come on. Yeah, rocking. That went pretty well, actually. I mean, it's not perfect. So I want to do another one now where I'm moving between A minor and E minor, which I think is Moves Like Jagger. Yeah, or Sing. I think Moves Like Jagger is probably a slightly more fun one for me. I'll work on that strumming pattern a bit more. I've only got 2 minutes left of my practice, so I'll practice that long and then probably stop today. I decided to play through the end. Cool. Yeah, that's my practice done for the day. Yeah, big reveal, big thing. The thin pick, such a difference. I'm really feeling like my progress is going pretty well, so I'm definitely going to move on to the next lesson. The key things there were that I've memorized the chords. I'm getting the chords mostly correct. I've got more than 30 changes in a minute in my 1 minute changes. The riff, there's not really a set thing. It's just like something fun to practice. And the strumming, the big deal for me, the thing that I'm still working on, I'm feel confident enough to move on. But it's the tension in my arm, so I can really feel like my arm is still not as loose. It really wants to feel properly as loose as possible. It's getting there, but I think that's the thing that most beginners struggle with, and that I'm already aware of, so I'm trying to make those things a priority, and when I'm practicing to really concentrate on that. So you're not hearing, that's why I'm doing this little chat, just in case. I'm not sure how many people are going to be watching this stuff, but if beginners are watching it for advice, that's my internal dialogue is rest my arm, rest my arm. Every time I'm doing the strumming or songs like that where it's on the same chord for a long time, the chord changes isn't the difficult part. I'm just thinking about trying to relax my hand when I'm strumming. So I hope you're enjoying all of this, and I'll see you for lesson 4 after I've done my lesson 4 lessons. See you soon. Bye bye.